1,304 days in New Holland, fear grid sitting at 54, which is neutral, and Bitcoin is currently trading at a 63.8k. We're finally trading above the 200. We're still trading, above the 200 EMA. Yesterday we had a successful breakout. Same goes to the daily time frame. It was kind of for the last 4 days on a foreign time frame. Just yesterday we had a breakout, currently trading pretty high. Again, on a daily time frame, we're trading above all of the EMAs, which is pretty nice. Above the 60k, above the middle of the falling channel. Obviously, we are on our way we're hoping to the top of the falling channel, obviously having a breakout. Also, we're having this small looking resistance, the trend resistance there line, which also we need to break. It's currently sitting at 66.5k, but the current main resistance for us would be 69k, which is the top of the falling channel on a daily time frame. On a weekly time frame, again, one more day left for the next candle, and the current candle is really looking nice. We're trading above all of the EMAs, which is pretty nice, pretty bullish, trading above the previous two candles, meaning above the highs, which is also pretty good. And weekly MACD about to start flipping to the bullish sentiment. Monthly MACD is about to flip green. Monthly candle is about to flip green, which is pretty good. Again, not that big changes on the monthly, as you can imagine, pretty big time frame. So it's pretty hard to change it. Again, MACD on the monthly still looking pretty bearish, and the candles are really looking pretty bullish for us right now. So we're kind of having that type of indicators. Let's move on to the Ethereum. Pretty much same correlation goes to the Ethereum. If you're gonna look at the Ethereum Bitcoin pair, Ethereum is still trading at the bottom, literally at the bottom of the falling wedge on Ethereum Bitcoin pair. On a daily time frame, it's pretty visible that we're having a falling wedge there. We'll see how it's gonna go. Are we gonna break the support of the falling wedge and we're gonna go lower? We'll see there. We'll see. BTC dominance is again, yesterday we had a pump. Yesterday, 2 days ago, 2 days in a row, we had a pump. We tried to break the 57.5% resistance. Currently, we're trying to have another try to have a breakout out of this and have the confirmation. We'll see how what's gonna be the result of it. Obviously, other altcoins are kind of being pressured by the Bitcoin dominance. So Ethereum dominance kind of flat at the bottom, and pretty much all the other altcoins are kind of red there, and the dominance is kind of red there. So it's kind of there. So BTC dominance is kind of having some slight surge, still trading at the top of what would you say, like a two-year high. Right now we're having almost a 2-year all-time high on the BTC dominance. So yeah, Bitcoin is currently trading at a 63.8k. So that's pretty much all TA for the crypto. S&P is at it's pretty high again, V-shaped recovery there. Gold also high, about to test another all-time high. So yeah, it's pretty much all TA for all of the financial assets. Let's move on to the news. Also, first news are coming from Telegram or France. So apparently, founder of Telegram, which is Pavel Durov, apparently is arrested in Paris by French Secret Service. So he came from some Asian country, Azerbaijan or something like that, to the France, and immediately, straight out of the plane, was arrested by the Secret Service authorities, and I was being held there. Again, pretty bad for the freedom of speech and stuff like that, when you're getting pressure by the government when you got big platform. Again, it's pretty visible, for example, on Binance. So it also applies, that type of pressures also applies to the crypto space. So now there we got in social media type of, or messenger, it's more like a messenger, it's like 50-50. So it's also being applied to them. And recently we had also some pressure on Elon Musk from EU when he was doing some interview with Donald Trump. So you can see Europe is definitely ramping their pressure when it comes to the variety of freedom, let's just say like that. Also on the news, finally positive news, coming from Bloomberg. Nigeria to license Bitcoin and crypto exchanges as soon as this month. So meaning more adoption for Nigeria and more positive sentiment. Also on the news, Elon Musk's SpaceX selected by NASA to bring back the stranded astronauts from the International Space Station. So I think there was like 2 weeks ago was news by some astronauts that was trying to come back from International Space Station to the Earth, but they had like some leak in a transportation rocket, or how you call it, and they was stuck there kind of in the International Space Station, which is pretty okay, you know, it's a big station, so they can handle that. But apparently now they transferring this help to bring them back to the SpaceX, which is again, SpaceX is nowadays a big company, is making a lot of flights to the space. So yeah, no, it's gonna be SpaceX to on a help mission to bring back the astronauts. So yeah, that's pretty positive news. You know. Also in the news, China hits renewable energy target 6 years early, surpassing 1.2 thousand gigawatts. News coming from Bloomberg. Yeah, China is definitely targeting energy sector, renewable energy sector really high. And somebody saying it is almost impossible to compete with them. Yeah, China is definitely putting a lot of resources in renewable energy, and I can assume a lot of reasoning coming from like air pollution, stuff like that. You know, China used to have really bad problems with the air, and now they, I guess, more targeting renewable because of that, which is obviously positive for them. Also on the news, Trump promises Kennedy Jr. that he will release all remaining classified documents on a JFK assassination. Whoa, that's really interesting. Really interesting would be to see those documents, if they're not gonna be destroyed by the time he's gonna become a president. If he's gonna become a president, Trump right now is a candidate. So yeah, that's the word from Trump. Let's hear it, what he's actually said.
Soon after I can't even believe I have to say this, nearly assassinated in Pennsylvania last month, Bobby called me to express his best wishes. He knows firsthand the risks incurred by leaders who stand up to the corrupt political establishment. When you stand up, you bring on some trouble for yourself, but you have to do what's right. You have to do what's right for the country. I will tell you, we are both in this to do what's right for the country. That's one thing I can tell you. He lost his father and uncle in service to our country, and Bobby himself was subject to repeated threats to his safety during the course of his campaign, while being denied protection by the Harris-Biden administration. And this is a tribute in honor of Bobby. I am announcing tonight that upon my election, I will establish a new independent Presidential Commission on Assassination Attempts. and they will be tasked with releasing all of the remaining documents pertaining to the assassination of President John F. Kennedy.
That's interesting, but I think his family probably has the access to those documents. That would be pretty reasonable for a family to have the actual, truth. But I guess he wants to release it to the public. So we'll see how that would go if he's gonna actually release it. So yeah, that's pretty much all news for today in TA. Obviously hoping for the breakout out of the falling channel in daily time frame and the bullish sentiment to continue, and obviously a bull run that we're all hoping to happen after the halving. So yeah, to the moon, to the moon.